The winds are howling, and I got one more bonus episode to record at the time of this recording. And it's this shit. Hello there, everybody. This is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome to bonus episode number 3 of Let's Play Sonic 06. And yes, you heard me right. This is the last thing I have to record for Sonic 06. Because I kind of recorded things out of order. I recorded the last bonus episode first, then the first one, then the second one, and now this one. So, reverse orders for the win. Yeah, you heard it here first. So, here we have one interesting bit of DLC, I should say. This is called Team Attack Amigo. Basically what this entails, like I've been saying, is basically a gauntlet of stages in which you play the game as side characters and such. So, you're basically going through stages that no other sidekick would normally go through as. Like, right here, we're in Crisis City as Tails. Not necessarily in the same section as he is in End of the World, but hey, at least it's something, I guess. Anyway, as you clearly saw right there, Tails is actually faster than he normally would here in Team Attack Amigo. Yeah, for whatever reason, his ground speed has been upped, like, significantly. Like, seriously, look at this. He doesn't go this fast in the normal game. He doesn't. So, this is obviously a thing that I'm gonna get into in the next bonus episode, which is the last one. Is that again, Tails' ground speed has been tweaked a lot, so he can pretty much run as fast as Sonic here and not in the actual game. So it could technically be at any point in time, character speeds could be tweaked. Yeah, character speeds could be tweaked to match certain thingies. So, yeah, any character speed could be tweaked, like Tails, Sonic, Silver, whatever. So, why didn't they do that for the main game? Because they were lazy like that. And of course, I'm cutting out that loading time, because why not? Yeah, I might as well do it one last time before we say goodbye to this LP. Forever. And ever. But, yeah, character speeds could be tweaked. Like, I will link a video in the description showing, character speeds can indeed be tweaked. So, why didn't they decide to do this for the actual game? Because, well, everything basically went to hell. In development, obviously. I mean, who do you think? Now, Tails' Radical Train does have some notable differences to it, like, for one instance, we're playing as Tails and not Sonic. We're actually doing Sonic's mission as Tails, you know, stopping the train from getting blown up. So, that's one big difference. The other big difference is that there's no conveyor belts here. I don't know why, but there aren't any conveyor belts, for whatever reason. And thankfully, we don't have to go through a mock speed section with Tails. God, that would be just, you know. As you can clearly see right here, there's no conveyor belts up there, so there's technically no way there's no way in hell you could possibly get a silver medal from that height thing. Anyway, alternate pathways! Yay. And, Tails is tired. Oh! Landed on the grind rail, yeah! That's what we'd be talking about, baby. So now I gotta make it over there as quick as possible. And the robot's dead, yes! Alright, now onward to the next stage as Tails. And now, beholdeth, we have to go through Kingdom Valley, the first section, backwards. Yeah. So, this is more or less of the same stage we've played through before. Yeah, basically it's basically the same stages, except they're designed a little bit differently, so yeah, things don't get too repetitive with the level design here. I mean, for those who actually do kinda, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if there's any... I mean, yeah, I know there's at least one person in, like, the comments who told me that they actually legitimately like this game, and I'm not judging them for it, but this could be very interesting DLC for you to do, for you to get, actually, because, well, it's not necessarily having to do with the main game or anything, or what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, it's definitely not a waste of time like the boss attack thing is, because that's why I had to cut it short. No, the real reason why I had to cut it short is because my parents were arriving. Oh wait, you didn't hear that. But yeah, that's kind of why I decided to cut that short. Well, part of the reason why, because for one thing, my parents were coming home. They were like at the driveway when I was getting into the meat of that first Mook Gauntlet. And another thing is that it's just a waste of time. Like, that's kind of like my rule for DLC. If it's a waste of time, then I'm not going to show it off. But if it isn't a waste of time, like this one, for instance, like, I actually legitimately like this DLC because, well, you're going to see later on, but it does contain characters that I like playing as in this game. Yeah. So, to me, this isn't so much a waste of time as it is with the boss attack thingamabobs that you can unlock and such. And, oh my god, I'm going so fast, actually, as Tails. Jeez. Now he's fast on the ground and in the air. This is strange to me. And speaking of characters I like playing as, Blaze! Yay for Blaze! So, yeah, like I said, this DLC actually does contain characters that I like playing as. Tails and Blaze. And a third character I like playing as, but I'm not going to spoil it just yet. Thankfully, we don't have to play as, like, Knuckles or Amy, thank God. Yeah. I don't count Silver, though, because he's a main character, and main characters are not amigos. So, yeah. Why did they call them amigos anyway? I mean, I guess they wanted to get their Spanish in, but it's just why? Why did they decide to make it amigos and not, like, sidekicks or anything? Because sidekicks would make sense, and holy crap, I was going fast right there. Okay. So I gotta do this thing. Okay, there we go. It's best for this... It's best for you to actually arm yourself with as many lives as you possibly can. Because, as you clearly see right here, you're going through from stage to stage. Yes, unlike the actual game, you're going from stage to stage. And that is kind of backwards game. I mean, why do you even have hub worlds to begin with? I know you want to get your Sonic Adventure on, but jeez. And I died right there. Not that it matters, though, because I'm not going to get an S rank on this thing anyway. Man. You know, it doesn't even matter if you get, like, an S rank or not. It doesn't really add up to anything, because it's DLC, and obviously DLC isn't worth it, obviously. And I actually forgot you were supposed to double jump right there. And is there anything over here? Curious, actually. Let's see. I know I did see... Yes! Some call me Johnny's review didn't lie. There is an area over here. Yep. I remember... I clearly remember this from Johnny's Sonic 06 review that he discovered that area. See, Sailor Moon, this game does reward you with explanation, with exploration. Or when you explore. It does reward you. And yeah, it's like the classic games, and now I suddenly hate you, game, because you made me die. Okay. It's not really that fair, too, because, like, Blaze's homing attack can home in on rails as well. So, yeah, what is exactly the point of that? Anyway, let's hop on the spring right here. And yeah, we're clearly supposed to be staying on the rails. Because, well, I haven't played this DLC in, like, years. This This is the first time in, like, forever that I actually played this DLC. I know I had it, like, a long time ago. Like, when I was still using my brother's Xbox 360 for games that I had on the 360. Like this one. Strange, but true. But I also had Sonic Unleashed on there, so yeah. Yay, Gold Ring. Oh, and speaking of Unleashed, yes, when I eventually get to that, I am going to not only gush about the game, but I am indeed also going to be showing off the DLC, speaking of which. Because, again, like I said before, if a game has DLC that I think is worth showing off, it will be shown off in my LP. But if it's not worth it, then I don't wanna. Which is probably making me think I should make the DLC, of Sonic 06 its own separate series from the LP of Sonic Unleashed. At least when I end the LP, obviously, because it's gonna take a lot to do to show off. And a ton of money to show it off, too, because you can't just buy all of the continent packs in, like, one big price or anything. No, you have to buy them individually. Thankfully, there's no Eggman Land pack, because that would have been torture. Oh, God. Thankfully, it's only for the daytime stages, so that's pretty good. Anyway, I somehow remember this part. We had to go onto platforms as Blaze, no less. Why are there platforms even here? Because they wanted to pull because Sega wanted to pull a Mario and mess with the level editor, pretty much like they did with Mario Galaxy 2 and Majora's Mask. But then again, Majora's Mask didn't necessarily have a level editor, it had a character editor. So, they could make the same character models, but make them completely different characters in their own way. Seriously. Why'd they even decide to do that, by the way? Why'd they even decide to, like... I mean, that's like the one thing I don't get about Majora's Mask. Well, I mean, yeah, I still love the game, I really do, but, like... Why'd they decide to make, like, old character models, like, new... Why did they decide to make new characters with, the old models and... Oh god, this part. I'm gonna have to homing attack these things. Homing attack, drill kick, what's the big difference? There's no difference at all. Spoiler alert, there's no difference at all. I wanna get those. I wanna get those item boxes. What do they got? Yes, yes, yes! Not as good as great! But, you know. So now we got our final wave of enemies right here. Yeah, like I was getting to, why did they decide to make new characters out of the old models? I mean, yeah, I don't know, that's like one of the great mysteries of life that I wanted to do forever and ever, but I never got the chance to really tell that in my LP of it, so I don't get it. Is there anything? Yeah, there is. There's a guy. Yeah. So as you can basically tell, we're going through Sonic's last section here. You know, where I died the first time and then the sound preview got cut off and I didn't hear the awesome Egg Wyvern music. Pretty much as I got unlucky with the audio preview cutting out due to me being at the last part and not hearing Solar's Phase 2. That is freaking inexcusable. But, you know, same old shtick that I have to go through. I'm sorry, Dazzle, if I recorded, like, 4 videos in a row, okay, that one time? I wanted to get this over with and done with, and I want it to be done with the main game forever. Until I play it, like, sometime throughout my golden years of life. Or whatever. Anyway, go ring! And now, how to cheat levels with CWAP the Platinum one. Step 1. Do this. Yep, we're in Dusty Desert as Omega. But, you don't have to do the level. Because, like I said before, Omega has that hovering move that basically allows you to stay up in the air indefinitely. if you just keep on tapping the A button to your heart's content. He doesn't have a chaos gauge, so you can literally just spam the hover button for as long as you freaking please, and you don't have to go through any sort of level ever. Yeah, screw this level. Screw the level! Skipping the level! And look at that gorgeousness. Are you impressed yet? Are you impressed yet? This is an early Xbox 360 and PS3 title. Are you impressed yet? Well, not particularly, because Sonic only belongs in a cartoon. Well, I'm sorry. If I like Sonic to go in a realistic graphic style approach, then the graphics are good. Despite the fact that they don't mesh with the Sonic style. Then again, I know how to. Because Omega likes to go in his T-model pose whenever he hovers in the air. He does. He does that so greatly. And there are no words to describe how beautiful this is. How beautiful this cheating the level thing works out. Okay, passing by the laser gates because I am for the win. And that's a 1-up. Huzzah. And there's a warp hole, of course. I'm supposed to go over there. And I was supposed to go over here. Holy shit. Ow. Yeah. Just, Yes. Okay, I don't want to die here. I do not want to die here. I refuse to die here. Well, I got a checkpoint, so who really cares, right? Not like, you know, S ranks matter anymore. I pretty much got what I need in terms of everything ever. Yes, controller, I know you're suffering, but who the frig cares about you? I do, but I'm just saying you're not worth it. You're not worth all the beeping and the booping and the bamboo, boo. Look at that wonderful pop-in, guys. This is amazing pop-in right here. And look at that. Holy crap. Look at all them enemies. Look at that. And I think this is the one. Yeah, it is. Item acquired. God, I hate his voice. Jeez. You know what? You know what's really screwed up? Like I said before with Omega, when I was going over Omega in that one part where we got introduced to him. Shadow the Hedgehog was the first game to utilize the 4Kids voice actors. And yeah, Omega pretty much sounded very close to his Sonic Heroes. His voice in Sonic Heroes. Where he had that awesome manly man voice and not a generic robot voice. So, what the heck is this game's excuse for not, like, getting that guy back? I mean, again, I have nothing against Matty Blaustein for anything. I'm just thinking, why you could have given him a much better voice, dude. And I should really be ignoring these guys. I'm just going. I just gotta go. Gotta go hover. Gotta go feast. Gotta go feast. Alright, there's a goal ring. And now we go to the final stage of Team Attack Amigo. This one. White Acropolis. Last level. Unfortunately, there's no way to skip anything, so boo to that. Boo to that. See, guys, this level design is not repetitive as all hell. You can go through these in different ways. Just like Sonic Adventure did. And how was I clipping through the thing? Okay, I don't care. I don't care. This is the last thing I gotta record. Actually, I gotta record one more tiny thing, but whatever. Whatever. I don't need to, but I have to in order to get across a point. Alright, Omega, do your thing. Do your thing, Omega. You're too freaking awesome of a robot to do that. Ow. Yeah. So how is everybody? I don't know. I got nothing more to say at this point. I'm just glad it's like the last thing footage-wise I gotta record for Sonic 06, because you know what? I was afraid I was gonna run out of commentary for when I got to Silver, because I knew I was gonna have to be bored for Silver, because his levels just dragged. His levels just drag on and on like a boss. So yeah, I'm actually surprised I didn't necessarily get bored with that fact, but this, well, despite this being my favorite piece of DLC, it's just, why does this have to take so long? And this is not even including recording, this is not even that, blah blah blah. What am I trying to say? This is not even including like loading times either. I am over 25 minutes in recording right now. It's not my fault I screwed up that part. Shut up. At least I think I sped it up for you. At least I think. Yeah, I think I'll speed that up for you. Well, yeah, I will speed that up. But geez, I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to lose my touch in a commentary sense of self-worthiness. Anyway, for this section, you have to beat down all the enemies in order to unlock that switch right there. At least that's what I'm assuming you gotta do. Again, I haven't played this in like forever, so at the very least I can at least... Oh, no, 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 no. No! No! I'm not... Yeah! Yeah! Shut up. Just... shut up, game. Okay, destroy you, and we're back. Now I'm gonna play it safe for once in my life, and actually do this at a relatively far distance from me, and oh jeez! Jeez! Look at that, three of those, what? 3 of those black laser robots? How do you even do that? How do you even, I ask you? And I guess I was wrong. You don't have to beat down those robots. Victory in my sights. And oh god, oh! In my sights it's victory. Because I got to slightly move. Yay. Checkpoint. Like I give a yeah, so, now I have this section I gotta deal with. And, oh. Okay. Gotta wait for the proper time then. Well, I'm just spinning around with Omega right here, and there we go. There we freaking go. You know what, I don't even know if I have to beat down enemies anymore. I just don't know, man. I probably have to do that for this part. Yes. Maybe they aren't connected to that door. Yes, they are. Because I know that area, that open area of White Acropolis isn't necessarily needed, but still, I guess. You just be thankful that I'm cutting out loading times, because I'm probably over 30 minutes in recording right now. You know what? Screw it. I don't even care. I like wasting your guys this time. Because I wanna... Ow. Thank you for that. I needed that encouraging Vulcan cannon to the shit. Yeah. Whatever. This is one piece of DLC I'm never touching again. Oh god. After what I've experienced with Omega, god. I really should have done like a practice before going into this, but I couldn't do that because with Pizza Hut I can't do any of that. I can't do anything apparently. Well, at least I have double-digit lives. At least be thankful for that, because that is a whole lot more of lives than I ever could get in the classic days. Which is strange and yet sad to me. Sad for you! I don't even care anymore. Let's just be thankful we're getting hit by snowballs. And let's just be thankful that I don't have to kill those enemies right there because I just get to go ring like that. Oh goody! One more level. And it's this thing. Egg Genesis detected. Begin combat. I must remember to make that in a robotic tone. Or robotic voice. But yeah. Egg Genesis is a pussy for Omega. Because all you literally have to do is laser, and laser him to the face. That's all you gotta do. For all hard what Acropolis is, this boss is actually pretty much a pussy. The Egg Genesis is a pussy for Omega because Omega takes down Eggman's robots like a man. Yeah. Omega takes down robots like a boss. Especially this thing. Yeah, oh, I stopped the laser attack. Oh my god. And I probably should get the heck out of here. Wow. Nah, I don't care. I spent 21 minutes and this all as it is. I'm going to bed right now. Watch out. He's up to something. And that was Team Attack Amigo for ya. Very, very high A rank or S rank requirement. Very, very much high A rank requirement right there. So, wow. I've recorded for 41 minutes. I am so very thankful this is the last thing I ever have to record ever. Oh, God. So, anyway, that's about it for all the glitches and the DLC I have to show you. So, next time on Let's Play Sonic 06, on the last bonus episode, I will be talking about my full opinions about this game. And why does the progress say 0%? Because DLC. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.